tribes? Welcome to Sarita's Intuitive Love Guidance. My name is Sarah, and I'm going to be doing the daily divine masculine check. See what is going on with our masculines today. So let's go ahead and see what the energies are for the divine masculines today on how they are feeling towards divine femmes. There is clarity energy here. Ooh, look at this. Happiness, temptation, and commitment. So they're in an energy of maybe wanting to reconnect. If maybe you and your masculines were married in the past, or still married, or they have this deep spiritual connection with you, that I feel they are in an energy of temptation of reaching out to you. If you are not in communication, I feel there's some temptation here of wanting their happiness back with you, divine femmes, and they're wanting some kind of clarity. They're wanting to speak to you regarding some truth because there is some movement energy here. Let's see what else is going on with the divine masculines. Redemption. Yep, I told you your masculine is wanting some kind of forgiveness. They're wanting another chance. They're wanting another chance with you, and they're hoping and praying. I see a water sign, so you could be a obviously a water sign, a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or maybe the masculine is, because there's a lot of water right here. I feel this masculine could be in an energy of being more bubbly and lighter energy with you, divine femmes. So they may send you a text message in a playful energy. What else is going on with the masculines? Toxicity. So I do feel maybe there was some toxic energy. Maybe the masculine is dealing with a third-party karmic situation that is toxic and that is pulling the masculine's happiness away. There's passion here that this masculine still has for you. I see a sea turtle right now. So to me, sea turtles are a very slow-moving energy. And so maybe the masculine is dragging their feet and leaving a toxic situation or coming towards you. What else is going on with the divine masculines? Marriage and movement. So there is an energy here that the masculine could be moving towards you, divine femmes, if you and the masculine are married and maybe in separation. I also am getting that there's some forward movement for that commitment, that they are feeling very tempted in coming towards you. They may still be a little toxic, still have things that are unhealed, that I feel they are struggling. Oop, there's compromise. So there might be some kind of competition, I feel, with a karmic situation. It could be a baby mother, baby father, could be a karmic mother-in-law or mother, father, father-in-law, or family relative, brother or sister. But I feel they're wanting to compromise. I feel as well that maybe you are married with the masculine and there's a mother energy coming through that has been in between you and your masculine. It could be a father figure as well. But if it's not that, then obviously the masculine may be in a committed relationship. Maybe they're married and there's a lot of competitive energy with a karmic partner, that the masculine is wanting to compromise for commitment with you, but they do feel, I feel like they have to leave a situation. What's this toxicity energy about? Friendship. I do feel there's some inner child energy here. I do feel like they want to bring out that inner child playful energy. There's still a wish here with you, divine femmes. Maybe all they can kind of can give you is a friendship, and maybe you and the masculine has building on y'all's friendship, because I feel maybe the toxic energy is coming from the masculine's childhood past, or maybe both of y'all's energy is mirroring that. Let's just see what this clarity is. Ooh, yeah, there's a karmic cycle in self-worth energy that I feel this masculine is still committed to. They're wanting to be in it for the long haul, divine femmes. They're trying to work through some conflict that they are having, and they're not easily giving up on you, divine femmes. I just feel there's a karmic cycle here, maybe with a karmic person, or they're trying to learn some hard lessons. Lessons must be learned, unresolved past life issues. This love is teaching you. Excuse me. And I feel like that they're having a hard time speaking up as well. Self-worth, trying to fill a void, feeling and coming off desperate, settling for less. And that's the toxicity that I feel that this masculine is wanting to bring truth to you, Divine Femmes. Wants to admit that they are struggling. I see lightning bolts, so there's maybe a sudden change, a red rose. Some of you may have recently received a red rose or bought a red rose. Or there's an energy of reconciliation. This is an energy of unconditional love, wanting to come back. But I feel they're struggling with the courage and the strength to say something to you, Divine Femmes, because they're wanting to redeem themselves. Let's see what this redemption energy is about. What is the masculine wanting to redeem themselves about? Fantasy, keeping it at fantasy level, surface level conversations. Bad sex can be a deal breaker. I'm getting that this masculine wants redemption, but maybe they're not quite putting all the effort that you are needing, Divine Femmes. They're fantasizing, they want to be with you, but they're just at surface level conversations. They're not really giving it all. You know, it's a very little effort and it's a little lazy. It's like, you know, little to no initiative. It's like they want to speak this truth and maybe they're not going to because of fear, doubt, worry, or their ego, pride. But I'm getting it's like because they're still in a toxic situation that they can't quite invest and give their all to you, Divine Femmes. So it is something that it's like on and off with them. It's makeup sex, it's breakup to makeup, inconsistent communication. And I feel like this is like a cycle, you know, it's like a never-ending cycle that is very toxic. And if they don't leave this third-party situation, and maybe it is, if it's not another person, it's their pride, their ego, if they don't heal their inner child, they're forever going to bring that toxicity energy. Here. I'm seeing water, so someone might be living by a beach, which, that's funny. That one was at the bottom of the deck. So let's see what else is going on with our masculines today. I feel like the masculines need to raise their vibration. I think they're struggling. And they're struggling because they're being very, very guarded. Avoiding pain, pull away after getting close, superficial relationships. They want this commitment. They want it for the long haul, Divine Femmes. They are struggling to get through conflict, maybe leaving a third-party situation. And they want this committed relationship. They want a spiritual union with you, Divine Femmes, but they're allowing the past or their current circumstances or environment to really get in the way of union with you, to fully commit to you. What else is going on with the masculines? Acceptance. Valuing their differences, accepting the good and bad, loving them fully. And I feel there's an energy of they just want to be accepted. Even through their BS, their toxicity, they just want acceptance from you, Divine Femmes. They may be different from you. There's a lot of good and bad. There's the highs and lows. But in the end, yes, they may be guarded, but they just want acceptance from you. They want to be faithful. They want to get rid of the distractions. And you're always on their mind. Maybe y'all have a dog together. Maybe they love dogs. Maybe, is this a English bulldog? I'm not quite sure. Maybe you have that dog or they have it or a family member has that dog. Jealousy. Afraid to lose you. Wants you all to themselves. Can't see life without you. They may be jealous of you talking to other people or other people wanting you, Divine Femmes. There's a third-party situation here, and their third party could be their own pride and ego, that they don't want you to be with anybody else, but they're struggling to let their pride and ego push that to the side because they're guarded, to say, hey, I want to be with you. I want to be with you. But they're too scared to be vulnerable and to admit that. They're too scared to admit the truth and accept that they really love you and they don't want you to be with anybody else, but accepting a relationship with you, a full committed relationship, is hard for them. What else is going on with the Divine Masculines? Karmic cycle again. Yeah, and there's a bad jealousy. They could be in a very possessive energy, Divine Femmes. Doesn't want you to have a lot of freedom, but they can do whatever they want. They fear of not being good enough. They lack the courage to break this karmic cycle. They lack their self-worth. They may have irrational suspicions about you, Divine Femmes, thinking you're up to something, and can cause fights with you, Divine Femmes. And then it's like to break up, to make up energy. They like to guilt trip you. You know, they guilt trip you and say, and kind of deflect and gaslight you to make it seem like this is your fault, just to avoid speaking the truth of what's going on in a third-party situation. What else is going on with a Divine Masculine, Spirit? On and off, like I said. Thank you, Spirit. And they're just confirming, yeah, there's a lot of inconsistent energy that is kind of like on this karmic cycle that's never ending. And if the masculines don't accept their reality for what it is and make changes to heal themselves, to go past the guard that they're trying to portray, or act all hard like they don't care, or leave a karmic cycle or situation, then there's going to be this on and off never ending hamster wheel story with you and the masculine, and someone is going to need to make that change and going to have to lay some healthy boundaries down and know their self-worth, Divine Femmes, because this is insanity in a sense of doing the same things over and over again and expecting a different result. So if you are in communication and it's been on and off, you got to decide, okay, when does this end? You know, this is just not working at this moment. What do I need to switch up? What do I need to try to make work? Because doing the same stuff over and over again, this on and off, you know, breakup and to make up, is keeping y'all in the same karmic cycle. And it's being unresolved. Spiritual connections, telepathy or telepathic connection, communication, deep heart space connection. And that's the thing, Divine Femmes. I feel this masculine, like I said, is avoiding healing, avoiding speaking their truth, avoiding their raw feelings for you, Divine Femmes. They're avoiding as well making changes in a third-party situation, leaving a karmic cycle. They're not giving you the straight up answers that you are looking for. Maybe you're questioning the masculine, and so they're trying to avoid you because they don't want to speak truth. They don't want to admit that they have not left a karmic situation. They don't want to admit their feelings. And so they rather avoid and suppress because that's a coping mechanism for them. They just want to, you know, sweep things underneath the rug and not talk about it. But we need some clarity. We need some truth here. And I think this is also a spiritual connection, that the separation or no communication for you and the masculine, if the masculine is avoiding you or ghosting you, use this time to really find yourself, Divine Femmes. Empower that self-love. Be the change you want to see in your life and in your relationships, and not accepting anything less. Know your self-worth. Because if you don't find your self-worth, you're going to always be on this on and off situation. A lot of jealousy, a lot of trust issues. And the moment you start accepting that this masculine's reality and not their potential, I feel like there will be some healing for you. It's going to be hard at that moment, but I feel like a lot of the times is we don't accept their reality and we just kind of look at their potential, and then we wind up on a karmic cycle that's never ending, like this hamster wheel. I do feel some of these masculines are having a secret affair, or they're too scared to admit that they have feelings for you. Let's see what else we got going on with the masculines on how they're feeling towards Divine Femme Spirit. There was a reality check for someone. Something was very significant. I see a lightning bolt, and so that was some kind of sudden change, some sudden news that really, maybe you need a reality check. That's going to cause some realignment. Maybe the masculine has been working a lot, been a workaholic, married to their job, and you may be feeling like they're not answering, but maybe it's not because they're not trying to answer you. They've just been busy working. But I'm also getting that you've been trying to put a lot of work in this connection, in this union, and there was some kind of reality check for someone. Maybe good or bad. However that fits for your situation. What else is going on with the masculines? There is a fake energy here, pretending. They like to pose like they are okay, but it's kind of like a facade. And I feel like there's an entanglement. They are not admitting to a third-party situation about you, Divine Femme. So if you are in an entanglement with the masculine, I do feel like they are not telling you the truth, or they could be in an energy of not telling you the truth and they are still dealing with an affair situation. This is not going to resonate for everyone's situation, so don't try to force it to yours. I think that's where the personal reading will come through for you. This is just a collective. And Puppet Master, I feel there's some kind of controlling energy. Either the masculine's wanting to control the situation, or maybe you feeling controlled by the masculine, or the karmic is trying to control the masculine. But there's some kind of a manipulator energy here, controlling energy. Maybe the masculine's being controlled and is trying to act like they are okay, but deep down they're not. And so this masculine got a reality check that, like, this isn't the life that they want to continue to deal with a karmic situation. So we have fall energy here. Something may have happened in the fall, and something's going to blossom in the spring. I don't know how fall and spring is significant. Maybe you left in the fall or had a fallout in the fall, but there's something significant for you, Divine Femmes, in the spring season, or things are just blossoming. The masculine's turning a new leaf and is in belief and has been praying, maybe tapping into their higher self now. What else is going on with the masculines? They are definitely sorry. There's an apology coming here, Divine Femmes. I do feel they know that they were wrong. They tried to manipulate the situation by maybe being very deceitful, hiding something, maybe hiding their true feelings if it's not another person. That I feel like they had a reality check. Something sudden happened. Maybe you broke up with the masculine and the masculine had a realization like, wow, I should have been real. I should have been real, but I let my past control my future or my current moment, and now I ruined my relationship with Divine Femme. And maybe something happened in the fall, but there is a belief here that this masculine is continuing to pray that you would accept them back, things will work back out with you, because they're just wanting to come back. I feel there was some dishonesty energy here, but I feel there is an energy of them wanting to take a chance again, fall in love. So maybe this is the fall energy. They didn't realize how much they loved you, and now they have fallen for you and they're wanting you back, but they don't know how to say it. They don't know how to admit it. Do you feel some of these masculines are keeping tabs of fake profiles? One more energy, Spirit. Choices. So this masculine is in an energy of trying to make a choice. There's some roadblocks right now, Divine Femme. So if you don't hear from your masculines, or maybe you're the one blocking the masculines and they want to make it work with you, I'm seeing a lot of water energy again. A lot of emotions right now. And maybe it's your energies as well, Divine Femmes. But there is blocked energy. Maybe the masculine's not really communicating with you or ignoring you. But I feel that's because they're in an energy of trying to figure out their own reality check. trying to check themselves. Maybe their current situation is falling apart and now they're like, okay, I hit a roadblock. What can I do to fix this? And so they're in an energy of trying to make a decision, Divine Femme. So continue to pray. Continue to pray. I just kind of want to see what these choices are. What are these choices, Spirit? Ooh. Compromise and communication. Yeah, there's that redemption energy. Look, this masculine is wanting their happiness again. And so they're wanting to communicate these choices that they're wanting to compromise. I see mountains here, so it may be very cold between you and the masculines. It's an obstacle. It's a challenge to overcome. But faith can move mountains, and so I feel this masculine is trying to move mountains with you, Divine Femmes. Even if you're not in communication, because there is an energy of them with a sunflower. Wow, look, there's another sunflower. Trying to stay strong and maybe trying to regain their happiness back with you, Divine Femmes. And they don't want to come off like they're trying to control the situation, but they want you to believe that they are trying to make some changes. They are wanting to make you a priority. They're wanting to make their family a priority. Maybe, you know, you were just introduced to their daughter or son, and now they're like, what did I do? What did I do? And look, there are some decisions that they have to make. And I feel like with this game here, it's like they've been trying to win the prize, which is you, Divine Femmes, but they keep missing the mark. Things keep dropping. They keep dropping the ball on things, and it's just, they just feel like a loser at the moment. They feel like they're losing, and they're getting their reality check. They're definitely getting their reality check on the situation when it comes to you, Divine Femmes. Or their karmic cycle. They're getting a reality check on their karmic cycle. Let's see what else is going on with the masculines. I hurt you so much in the past. I am sorry, and I acted like I didn't care, but I was just scared. A lot of these masculines are intimidated by you, Divine Femmes. You may have a lot going on, and they know that you have healed, you are empowered, you're doing so well for yourself, and in order to, you know, like they trauma bond. I'm sorry, I just was like channeling the messages. They trauma bond to things or people that match their energy, and they don't got a lot going on for their life. Then they may stick to a toxic situation because you are very intimidating. You got a lot going on for yourself. And this is also an energy of this masculine doesn't want to admit their true feelings, so they can portray and act like they don't care. And I keep writing up a message, but I end up deleting it. They are definitely struggling in reaching out to you, Divine Femmes. What else is going on with the masculines? There's a lot I need to do before I come towards you. Please be patient with me. My karmic partner wants a family and marriage, and I can only picture you as my future spouse. So I do feel they got a lot going on in their current environment, and they're just trying to figure it out. What messages does Divine Masculine want to say to Divine Femmes? They want to say sorry. I cannot change the outcome of my actions. I cannot control how you feel. I hope you can accept I did not mean to hurt you. I am sending you loving thoughts. I hope you can feel my heart in its desire for you. I want to cover you in kisses, and the path ahead is being cleared for us. Together, I know anything is possible. So they're really trying to figure things out and clear the path ahead for you and the masculines. So what advice do you have for Divine Femmes who are watching this? What advice do you have for the Divine Femmes? Blessings and cleanse. Open your heart up to start receiving, open your heart up to start receive the blessings you deserve. You know, I think it's releasing anything that's holding you back, whatever is blocking your heart chakra, whether that is resentment, bitterness, needing to forgive, maybe the masculine or yourself or whoever was involved. Maybe forgiving a karmic situation or karmic partner. But I feel like whatever that negativity or low vibe energy of fear, doubt, worry, it's going to block your own blessings. And so Spirit is really wanting you to cleanse that, release it. It's time for a good detox in order to receive your blessings. You deserve this, Divine Femmes. And if you have been doing that, congratulations. You may be seeing all the fruits of your labor and all the fruits in your current environment right now. So be in a state of gratitude for where you have come, you know, from in the beginning when you were going through, you know, some turmoil. One more advice for the Divine Femmes who are watching this. Grounding. Take everything you have learned so far and ground it. Beautiful. And maybe you're feeling off balance right now. And if you are, then get grounded. Go outside, walk outside barefooted. Do something that's going to bring you balance, whether that's reading a book, meditating, drinking tea, doing something for yourself, exercising, working out. Go get some plants. And connect to a tribe, Divine Femmes. Ask the universe to start bringing in like-minded people. You know, our friendships and the people who are in our lives to help support us, whether it's our tribe of soul friends or our family, lean on them. You know, they're here to really help encourage us and uplift us. And if you are not surrounded by good people, then, you know, it's time to detox. I've lost the detox card, but it's time to detox people who are no longer serving you, who is no longer serving your highest good, and ask the universe to bring like-minded people to you. All right, guys, much love.